something really important I need to show you before this video ends. This is something that me and my friends have always laughed at this crosswalk right here, and this is why. Hey guys, it's Becca. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be doing part 3 of my graduation series. This video, what is this hair doing? Okay. But anyways, I am so excited for this video. This is probably going to be pretty, maybe emotional one. Who knows? I don't plan on getting emotional, but I am going to be going to my favorite spots on campus and reflecting for a second and talking about why I love these spots and memories from those spots. So it could get emotional, or maybe the status of my mental health because of college will force me to not be emotional and I won't be able to cry. Anyways, jokes aside, I am graduating in like 9 days and it's crazy, and so I wanted to make this video to like reflect on my college days and just go to all the spots on campus one more time before I will not be allowed back on campus as a student. I mean, I can go to campus, but you know what I mean. So yeah, this is what this video is. If you haven't already, go ahead and check out parts 1 and 2 of the series. I decorated my cap and I vlogged the behind the scenes of my photos, which, oh, I love that video. I just edited the whole video on the opening montage. Oh, chef's kiss. I love it. So amazing. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stop talking and we'll just jump right into the video. I'm gonna be doing it all week long. This is like finals week, but I don't have finals, and my last day of student teaching was today, so I have free time to go do whatever on campus and have a good time with my friends. So I'm really excited. Before we start the video though, make sure you subscribe if you want to be a Beckaroo and join the family and watch all the fun videos that I'll be posting this summer. And also like this video if you're liking this series so far. I'm excited. Alright, let's get on to the video. I'll see you guys on campus. Okay, so the first spot that I'm at is at the BCM. This is the fellowship room, and this is where we have done our meals and our events and our Ignite worship services. This is where I met Grace and Amy, my roommates. And God, I could go on about this place for like forever, but I think the best part about this place is the people. It's just like such a community home feeling. And I love them, and I've met lifelong friends here, and I've had a lot of fun memories. And tonight we're doing a movie night for finals week, and I'm done student teaching, so I am finally here all day on campus. So let's go say hi to the people. Woo. Hey everybody, say hi to the vlog. Yeah. We'll do a quick intro. That's Charlene, that's Maddie, that's Xander, that's Abby, our future president next year. Actually, she already is. Woohoo! Shane. We got, wait, oh my gosh, I just blinked. I was going so fast. That's Holly. I know your name. I was just going so fast. We got Savannah and then Hannah, and that's our intern David. Woohoo! He's also going to be a middle school teacher like I am. Woohoo! We love that. But yeah, this is our community room where we play lots of games, and it's fun.
Oh wait, what?
So, man, now I'm out of breath. Yeah! But yes, this is the BCM. This is place number 1. We love it. Meanwhile, these people are here taking a photo shoot with a stuffed animal. Hey,
just any stuffed animal.
It's Luther.
I was peer pressured into joining.
There we go. There we go.
It was actually.
Oh, they did a still.
It's actually Wesley.
Where are you headed?
I'm about to walk around campus and reminisce all the areas I've had memories at, because it's like my last week. So yeah, y'all were in there and I did intro. But this is Eddie. That's Wesley. And then remind me your name again.
I'm Kylie.
Kylie, yes. Okay, I just met her like a week or 2 ago.
I remember your name.
Yes.
But it's because it's spelled really cool.
Oh, thank you. It is spelled really cool.
Bekah.
With the K. Okay, so I'm now walking up Cortlandt Street. I'm just gonna take my mask down for a second. I don't know why I want to record this, but I just want y'all to know that this is a little hill here, and every time I've walked up this hill to class, I've always lost my breath every single time, no matter how in shape I was. So I thought I had to record myself walking up this hill. This is Cortlandt Street up to all of our school buildings. So here we go! Okay, I'm not running. I'm not doing that. No. This area is called Dahlberg Hall. I got my COVID shot here a few weeks ago, But before that, we had our BC Informal in one of those big ballrooms. So fun memories here, good ones and painful ones, yay. This is the famous crosswalk where everybody crosses all at once, but I still love to, what's it called? Jaywalk every chance I get. But here's our area with our student centers and library and classrooms. I had a science class in this building right up there in that level, top level. Okay, hey, future Bekah editing. I just realized I never went back and got a video of the Panther statue because there's people taking graduation photos there and I didn't want to be awkward and be like talking about it. I made a mental note in the video, but then I forgot to go back. So I'm just going to insert a video here of me and my friend Zoe after we stayed in the library for like 4 hours studying for finals, rubbing its nose. Because the only thing I was going to say about that is that we would rub the Panther's nose for good luck before like finals and tests and all of that. And even games, and that's like a thing that we do at our school. So I'll just enter that video here so you can see the statue, and yeah, cool. We're about to rub Pounce's nose again because we just studied for 4 hours.
His wet little nose. His wet little nose.
So we're about to walk into one of the student buildings where Chick-fil-A is. They actually close at 5 now because of COVID. Sad, they just closed, but this is where Chick-fil-A was. Up there is where I got my Panther card. This line used to be so busy, you'd like bust out the door. There's the Chick-fil-A. Okay, we are underneath the bridge now where there's a walkway to different classes, but I just want to show you guys the new courtyard that's being made. Wow, it's so pretty. So there's like a walkway. This is an entrance to our library right here. But you see that part right there that's elevated? Okay, sorry, that was so annoying. There's a guy literally walking by the cart. But that part that's elevated, this whole area above this walkway used to be elevated just up to that same level. So that's where the entrance came from right here. But now they redid it and added stairs. So it's so cool. And I'm going to be gone when it's finished. But I'm definitely going to come back and walk it just so I can say I walked it. But yes, we love that. Okay, we are now in the building called Classroom South. Classroom South. I actually had one of my math classes right here. And my very first education class that I ever took was in that one right there. Right after this big hallway. And then we had our breakout in this classroom. Crazy. Everything's so crazy. I just remember the professor was really scary. He was the one who said pathetic in my college professor stories. He was the one who said that. And it was right in this classroom. Right here. It's crazy. It was insane. So, yeah. I'm out of breath from walking. Last time using my Panther card to get in. I'm gonna show you guys my favorite spot in the library. Oh, this is my last time probably being here. So, the 5th floor is where we're about to go, which I'm sure you guys have heard me talk about this before. 5th floor is my favorite floor. It's just a quiet floor. But I used to do papers. I used to stay up until 2:30 one time a.m. and did a paper for one of my final weeks. And I used to do all my homework up here. I used to read, I used to watch Netflix. All the fun times, everything. Here we go. 5th floor. Oh, thank you for the announcement, lady. It's so quiet. But I'll tell you why this was my favorite floor. Ready? Look at this view. This area is called the bridge. I used to sit here. Studying hard. They're doing good. Okay, and then my secret spot. My secret spot was right here. It wasn't that secret because it was right on the edge. I used to sit right here, plug my stuff up right there, and I would do homework on the ground. I'm pretty sure I have a picture of me on the ground. Here, I'll insert it here. Yeah, I used to do stuff like that all the time. This was my favorite spot. And yes, right here. This is my secret spot. And then the bridge right there is where I used to sit in front of the window and read and do my homework. It's crazy. It's so crazy. Now we're walking out to the famous other half of the courtyard that still stands. This is where I got some pictures the other day. So right below us is the street where we just came. I'll show you guys. That's from underneath the bridge right there, the opening. So that's Decatur Street right here. So there's a bridge that goes over it with a courtyard to Classroom South right here, the library North and South. And then this right here is Langdale Hall. And if you guys know me, and if you're my friends watching, you know that I have a horrible I hate Langdale Hall. Langdale Hall reminds me of high school. Nobody's around me, so I'm gonna take this off. Okay, Langdale Hall reminds me of high school. The classrooms, just the atmosphere before COVID, when it was like class change time, like between like the last 10 minutes of the hour, because you know classes are usually like 11 to 11:50. So from like the last 15 minutes of the hour, it was crowded. I might find a video and insert it so you guys can see. So yeah, this is where they cut off the courtyard because obviously they tore off the courtyard. So like I said, you would go down the stairs, and then there used to be a building here actually in this big open space. It was such an old building that it used to be a parking garage, and they renovated it into a building, so instead of stairs there were ramps. I actually got to explore that building before they knocked it down. It was called what was it called? Kell Hall. It was called Kell Hall. Kell Hall used to be here, and it had ramps instead of stairs. Well, there's stairs, but there's also ramps and elevators too. But we used to like run up the ramps and explore it, but they knocked it down. It was in this open space, but other than Kell Hall, this whole area right here was as tall as this area. Like, it just, imagine this area just kept going out all the way to touch that building. There was a whole courtyard, but they knocked it down to build the new courtyard and the new walkway, which I just showed you guys. And this building is Sparks Hall, which was near the student area. So yeah, but I remember when we used to cut through, because I would come up from the BCM through Sparks Hall into this courtyard to go to Langdale for my classes, because I had 2 classes in this building, and these used to work. They had water running in them, and one day, just a fun memory for you, there was a guy who was in this floating in a pool, like one of those long pool floats. And he was just floating in it, and people used to play in it and walk around, and Georgia State's weird. People used to do a lot of weird things. This little paw panther prints. But yeah, this is the entrance to Langdale Hall, and then that's the entrance to Classroom South. So this area was pretty busy before the pandemic. I don't even know if this building is open. I want to go in Langdale. I want to show you guys what it looked like because I hated it so much. Let's see if it'll open. Oh god, yes. I used to leave my math class that I hated so much and get snacks from this vending machine. Oh, they added that there. That's so cool. But yeah, this is the entrance. So on the other side of these doors, it goes out to another street. And so this whole area right here was like the main flow walkway. People would float here. They'd either go that way, or they'd go to the elevators, or they'd go up the stairs to their classes. And it was always crowded. And I hated it with a passion. I hated coming in here. And waiting for an elevator was so bad. There's 8 elevators, as you guys can see. 4 on this side, 4 on that side. And these buttons would always constantly be pushed. And it was crazy because every time an elevator opened, a whole bunch of people come out, and then a whole bunch of people would pile in. And you just have to you'd have to get to Langdale probably 10 minutes early before your class started. You would be late because you'd be waiting for an elevator. But let me go see if the elevators are on. Ooh, this is probably gonna be the shortest wait I've ever had to wait for an elevator in Langdale. Oh look, yeah, see, this is what would happen. A random one would open. It would be any random one. Okay, so I've actually never been on the 10th floor, and there's not any classroom buildings. It's all offices and stuff. So I'm gonna walk over to the stairs to show you guys the view. And then I'm gonna go down to the 7th floor to where I actually had a class. Here's, oh, there's the Capitol. There's the Capitol. This is Classroom South right here. There's a parking deck that Grace and I were at for the pictures. Not that one, but the one right next to it. This area. That is the parking deck that we took pictures at. And then over here, some more buildings. I wonder if you can see the education building. No, just barely, but not really. Oh my gosh, you just missed it. I just walked out on the 7th floor and it was dark, but the lights came on, so that was scary. But this is the 7th floor. This is where I had a class. I'm pretty sure it was this one. Oh my gosh, they changed this place. Unless I'm on the wrong floor. I could have been on the 6th floor. Hold on, I think I am on the wrong floor. I think I confused it. Okay, I think I was actually on the 6th floor, so whoops, hold on. This is scary, the lights are out. Okay, well, I am now on the 6th floor. This is where I had classes. I thought it was the 7th, my bad. It's been like 2 years, guys. Well, really like a year and a half. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, 623. This is where I had my world history class. And also the same classroom I had my math class in. I'm pretty sure it was the same exact one, but there used to be like high school type desk in this building. So this is why I hated this building, because I literally was like feeling like I was in high school. Why is there a Chick-fil-A cup right there? Do you see that? But that's all I have to say about Langdale. That's all. Okay, so now we're going out the other side. Remember that side over there was where the courtyard was. We're gonna go out this side, because now I'm gonna go to the education building where I had my classes with my cohort and a few other education classes. As you see, this is another walkway area. That's Classroom South. So it's all in one general area. The thing I love about Georgia State is that I don't really like that whole like college town vibe. So with Georgia State, it's kind of like you're in downtown Atlanta and you're like, oh, there's a college here. So it doesn't exactly look like that college vibe, you know? It's different. And I love the city. I love the vibe of Atlanta. So this is really fun. And I'm about to jaywalk, just like I told you I do all the time. There's no cars coming. So right here, this building that I'm pointing at is the education building. So we're gonna go to that. Hopefully it's open. Here it is. College of Education and Human Development. It's 10 stories as well. Very tall. So there's, on the side of the road, I want to point out E-Bricks on that corner. Let's stop walking. E-Bricks. They still had the sign up and everything, which is really sad because of the pandemic it closed down and now it's not a thing. But it was my favorite coffee shop. My favorite coffee shop on campus. And I used to like, during my breaks, because we had like 3-hour classes, like 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. During our 15-minute breaks, I would go and get coffee. And now I'm really sad I never will get to go there again and experience their coffee. I'm sad the pandemic forced them to shut down. It was sad. Okay, bye. You have to swipe to get in. That was fast. Okay, so that lady at the front desk, I just talked to her for a minute. Her name is Kiki. Sorry, I'm putting my wallet up. Her name is Kiki, and she's the sweetest lady ever. She's been here for 3 years at least, or longer, and she's always so cheerful when I walk in. She's like, happy Tuesday, happy that. So this is my floor. I really don't think anybody's gonna be up here, it's sad. But here it is, Department of Middle and Secondary Education. This is where I used to come for all my classes. All my professors have offices up here. The ones that I've gotten to know for the past 2 years. Yeah, there's like nobody in here, but right down that way was like one of my other professors, and then right down that way was one of my math. We love it. Yeah, this is so sad. This is the conference room when we had our math class. At least, this is where I met with my math people and my math cohort people. It's definitely gonna be locked. But, yeah, this is it, room 654. We love them. Yeah. yeah, it's like so dead. I came up here a few weeks ago when I took my gaze test and it was so dead, and I figured it was probably gonna be the same. It used to be live, these doors used to be open all the time, but now they're not, and there's just closed doors. It's so sad. But yeah, there's really nothing else to talk about up here. It's so dead. But this is where I spent my past 2 years, having classes up here with my cohort. But really like 1.5 because COVID cut that short. Sad. Okay, but that's it. I'm gonna leave now. Bye. One other thing I will point out is Kung Fu Tea. Kung Fu Tea also closed because of the pandemic. Sad. Kung Fu Tea was one of my favorite spots to go. I loved that place. I always get boba tea. So sad that also closed because of the pandemic. So sad. But yeah. Other than that, this is the CMII building. That's where Grace spent a lot of time with film major. We used to go up on the roof area right there. And then back here, some more buildings. But I never really spent time there. I would walk up there sometimes for lunch. They would have, there's like a whole strip of restaurants up there with like lunch and dinner. But other than that, I didn't have any buildings at Adderhold, which is the famous building back there. Or classes, not buildings. I didn't have classes at Adderhold or any of the buildings back there. That is kind of the end of my tour. And spots I'm reminiscing on campus. There's really nowhere else on campus that I spent time at. How do I feel now? Still not any different. I feel like I'm not graduating. I feel like I'm going to be back here in the fall. It's weird. I don't feel emotional yet. I don't know. It's weird. But I did have a great time here. The last 3 years I spent here. It was definitely fun. And I met so many people and lifelong friends that I'll never forget. I learned so much. And I'm so thankful for all the opportunities that I had. And yeah, it's just been a good time. So... still not gonna cry. Also, fun fact, to have a little laughing in this video, a little haha. I broke up with a boyfriend right on this street in 2019. Here I was 2 years ago crying down the street, just sitting on the curb. It was very sad, but I'm all cool now. It's all good. LOL. Just thought I would put that out there. We've been through it all here. I can't really be sad because I've already kind of mourned the campus a year and a half ago when I stopped coming to it a lot. I used to be on campus like 3 to 4 days a week. No, 2 to 3 days a week. And I spent a lot of time here, but since the pandemic hit in 2020, I haven't really been on campus, so maybe that's why I'm not sad. Just because I've already had time to be sad about not being on campus anymore. But I have tried to come back as much as I could, because BCM still does events, and there's still some stuff like open. Like obviously I was able to go into all the buildings and library, but there was just no need when my classes were online. But yeah, that is it. I will do an outro later when I'm not walking outside. So we'll get to y'all later. Alright guys, so that is pretty much it for the video. I hope you enjoyed. I just wanted to walk around campus and show all the parts that meant a lot to me and where I had memories at. I'm out here now with the kitties. Hi! It's Ripley. You wanna come up? Oh, okay, she did. She came up. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what your favorite part was, I guess. And subscribe again if you haven't already. I would love for you to become a Bekah and join the family. And the next and last part of this series is going to be graduation day. What do you think about that? It's gonna be graduation day and all of that fun stuff, so I'm really excited. But I hope you guys are enjoying this series so far. I'm having a good time, bittersweet moments. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great rest of your day. Bye!